Hi and welcome back to a new video. So today I'm doing my photocard collection video, and yeah, finally, because I've been filming videos for a few months but I've just never gotten around to filming a collection video. But today's the day I'm gonna do it. So I have 4 binders, these 2 and 2 more. So 2 of them are for boy groups and the other 2 for girl groups. So yeah, let's just get started with the first binder. So this is my first binder and it contains girl groups, as you can see. And on the front I have these cute decals as well as an actual Ice One album photo book because my album arrived to me really damaged and I just decided to do something creative with it and get a new album. So I made this thing with my biases in Ice One. So yeah, let's just get into the binder. So in this pocket I just have some of the envelopes from the Blue Mice mini cards. I think that's the name of the card, so yeah. So first off, we have Sakura from Ice One, and I collect Korean album inclusions as well as her Kino cards and some non-album stuff if I find it cute. So first off, we have a colorize. I have her units, her normal photo card, and her Kino cards. And then we have Hard Eyes, her normal album photo cards as well as the Kino cards. So yeah, and then we have Blue Mice, and I divided it into like each version. So here we have the first one, and then we have the big inclusions for that, the second one, and then the big inclusions for this one, and the third one as well as the big inclusion. So yeah, as well. And then I have the Kino cards, and this is really bothering me because I really want to find something to put here, but I may put an inclusion from their latest album here because I can't find a space for it in that layout. So yeah, we'll see. And then we go on to On Eric Diary, is that how you say it? So yeah, and this is a full 9 pocket. I used to have it like photo cards and then ARs on one page, but I just decided to put them all on the same one. Then we have our Kino cards and the clear thing and the scratch card, which I haven't scratched, her stickers. And then this is the new, oh my god, the lightning went kind of bad. Sorry it's raining, but I just can't find another day to film this, but yeah. So these are the, oh my god, so these are the cards I have for the new album so far. I have 4 cards, but I traded for these as well as that one. Then I have her Kino cards, oh my god, as well as all her clear things. And I'm so sorry for my English day. I get nervous whenever I film and then my English just disappears out of my brain. So yeah, but like these are the prettiest cards I've ever seen. I just love them. And then I have 2 of her big cards. I need to trade for 1 more, and then I'm also gonna put the stickers with the other card. So here are some non-album stuff I have, as well as the pre-order set for the new album. I decided to keep all the members. Then we have Wayne from Mamamoo, and I just collect Korean album cards. So I also collect from Yellow Flower because that's where I started standing, and I just own all the albums from that album. So yeah, I'm just not, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm just not going to collect the earlier cards. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, we have Yellow Flower, Red Moon, Blue Wind, and Yellow Wind. Oh my god, or is it all called something with wind? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on the names, but yeah. So these are the first albums, and then we have Reality in Black as well as Travel. Is that what the new one is called? So I have her MMT, one of her Make Stars, and that one is on the way from McCurry. So, and then we have Cosmic Girls. So I collect 2 members right now. So this cover page is a bit misleading, but I collect Dawon and Soobin. And for Dawon I collect all Korean album cards, broadcasts, and some random non-album inclusions. And for Soobin I collect just Korean album cards. Oh my god, I can't believe that slipped my mind, but yeah. So here we have the first albums. So I stored Dawon first, even though Soobin is technically older, I think. So yeah, but it's super cute. And I can't remember the names. I just never can for Cosmic Girls, and I'm so sorry, but that's just, yeah, they have too many albums, but this is Happy Happy, right? So I have all of them. This collection is complete, and then we have this page. I love this card, super cute. Then we have this page, and here I have an Unso card. So one of my goals in 2021, I guess that's how we say it, is to collect Unso. So I'm trying to get some of her cards whenever I see them for a really good price, or if someone wants to trade for them, I'm like okay with that. And then we have Boogie Up, or is it For the Summer? Is that what the album is called? Yeah, for the Summer. And I absolutely love this set. It's so cute. And then we have As You Wish. So this is Damon's cards, and this is a pre-order, I think, or is it a fan sign card? I think it's a pre-order if it's like Starship Square, or maybe not. But it's a pre-order card, and then I have Subin's cards. And I have 2 of Subin's cards signed. Yeah, you can't really see, but this one is also signed, as well as that one. Then we have Neverland, that one set. Like, look at this. Then we have Subin and Units. So they actually don't share a unit, which I was kind of glad about, because then I could like put more cards on the page. And then we have the K-Town For You pre-order cards, as well as the ticket things. Then we have the subunit, which Subin is in. So I have all her selfie cards, as well as her K-Town For You pre-order card. And this is all the units she's in, and that one is at in my mailbox at my apartment. But I'm not going home to my apartment for a while, so I'm just not gonna include that. And here starts the page where I have some down pre-order cards. So I've only set up placeholders for the ones I have on the way. So I have first one, this is the one I have already, and it's from For the Summer. And then I have this As You Wish one, which is signed. And I think this is a fan sign, the Chinese fan sign card for As You Wish. And then these are from their photo book. And then I have some bigger inclusions. I have this one from Neverland, these 2 from the photo book, and this is the fan sign card from Neverland. And I don't think you can see it that good in the camera, but this actually came a bit damaged to me. The signature had rubbed off. So yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna replace it, but for now it's fine. It's just gonna stay there. And then I have this from the subunit Chocomé, if that's how you say it, but I don't know if I'm gonna get the other big thing. And I don't have a cover page yet, but this is a Jisoo from Blackpink. So this was kind of spontaneous for me. I never really meant to pick her up, but I just did. So yeah, and for her I collect like Korean album inclusions. So here we have Square Up, as well as Kill This Love. Yeah. And then we have How You Like That. So I actually just traded for that one, which is super exciting. So here are her like normal album cards, and then we have her K-Town For You pre-order cards, right? And they're so big. It's like the same size as the Wekimeki ones, and I really don't like it. And then we have their newest album. Like, I love the pre-order cards for this one, and they're like a normal photo card size. I'm like, just look at this one, it's my favorite. And then we have all her 5 album cards, and then we have some postcards. So these are the ones from How You Like That. And then I'm missing one for their new album. I traded for it, but I think it got lost. But I have 4 of them. And then I have this big pre-order poster thing. And then we have a weekly, so I collect Jaehee, I think that's how you say it, and I collect her Korean album cards, some MMT and Makestar cards. So here's the first album, her normal album cards, as well as her MMT and Makestar. Then I just put in the stickers, and I got one of these tickets. So yeah, I don't really know what you're supposed to do with it, but I think you're supposed to cover the code, but to be honest, I have no idea. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna cover it in the video either way. And then we have the second album, so I have her album cards. I just have an open scratch card here, as well as the group cards, because I pulled both of them, so I decided to keep them. And then we have this page, which is for her MMT and Makestar cards. I'm not sure, I'm missing one, but it's on the way to my friend. But I'm not sure if it's an MMT or Makestar card, but it's gonna go here. And then we have Signature. So I collect Sun, and her Korean album inclusions. So these are the cards I have so far. I'm still looking for a trade for this one, but I have 2 of her regular cards, as well as this MMT one. And like, I'm a big multi-stan, so I like to buy a lot of albums for groups I don't collect, but like, one of my goals is to stop doing that. So I sold off a lot of my extra albums, as well as a lot of cards that I could get rid of, but I'm very attached to my photo cards, so it was really hard to get rid of some of them. But yeah, so first off we have some A-Pink cards, and this is my bias in A-Pink. So I completed her set for their latest album as well, and then I also got 1 copy of her solo one. Then I just had this AR card because it's, oh my god, I always pronounce her name wrong, but Shorong, I think, yeah, but she's my second bias in A-Pink, so yeah. And then we have my Rocket Punch cards, as well as my April cards. And then we have some G-Idol. and some nature. And then we have my Wakey Makey cards. So these are the Kate free pre-orders, and these two are from the albums I've got as well as the bookmark. And I kind of decided the versions, which versions I would get based on the back, because these bags are purple. And if you haven't noticed, I use purple sleeves, and yeah, purple is just my favorite color. That's all I'm wearing. Oh my god, this sounds so weird. Oh my god, okay. So I'm gonna stop cringe at myself, but here's some of my Luna cards. So I used to collect Vivi, and I had all her cards complete, and all of them were first press, and I'm like, I don't even know why I sold it, and that's one of my biggest regrets, as well as selling my Dreamcatcher collection. And those are two collections I probably will never get back because they're very hard to collect. But I picked up my two favorite versions from their latest album. And these are the cards I pulled, and then I also traded for that because it was super cute, and I think she's my first bias now, and Vivi's my second, but yeah. Then we just have some bigger A-Pink inclusions here. And then this is Nature, G-Idol, Dreamcatcher, and Rocket Punch. So that was my first binder, which contained some of my like girl groups that are not my ultimate groups. But I still love them very much. Like, I have a hard time deciding an ultimate group because I just love all of them. But yeah, let's move on to the next binder. So this is my next binder, and as you can see, it contains NCT and Wavy. And yes, I also ripped apart an album, but like, I've only ripped apart my damaged albums that I couldn't sell, so yeah. I'm still waiting on like the decals that says HN and Kun, so yeah. So as I said, I collect HN and Kun, so here's my HN collections, and I collect Korean album cards and keynotes. I don't know if I collect keynotes. I'm having a really hard time with the two Resonance releases, and it's really like making me so discouraged because his cards are going for so expensive and I just can't find trades. So I don't think I'm gonna collect his keynotes for this album and just like wait for a Dream release or a 1-7 release, but yeah. So here's his first cards, and don't quote me on the albums. I think the first one is Fire Truck. Maybe, what's this card? We Young, and then this is the first, and Cherry Bomb, but yeah. This page, and then we have his Empathy cards, and oh my god, those were so hard to get, but I have them and I'm so happy, and I got them for a really good price. And then we have his We Go Up, like, oh my god, me and SCT albums, I never remember the names. We Go Up, and it's this regular, irregular cards, these two. And then we have his Regulate Superhuman, so I don't have the Superhuman Kino or the We Boom Kino, and that's like an exception I made. I'm just not gonna buy them. So his We Boom cards, and then we have Neo Sound, right? I have all his cards as well as the Kino, so I love this Kino card. And then we have Reload, oh my god. And I actually pulled this Kino. Like, I was so happy I got two Kinos and I pulled him in G-Sung, and like, I think I cried. I seriously cried when I saw it. But yeah, so here is my Reload page, and this is for Punch. So I also got his Kinos for this album, and those were super easy to find, so. And here we have Resonance Part 1, so I have placeholders for the Kinos. I'm thinking of just removing them because it makes me sad to look at it. And here's the second version. I'm having a bit of trouble trading for HN, so, and I'm also probably gonna remove the Kino cards from this page. And then we have my Wavy collection, which I collect Kun, and I collect Korean/Chinese album cards, and I'm collecting his Kinos because if you compare Kun and HN, it's like HN is a bit more difficult to trade for, and yeah, so I just think I'm gonna collect the Kinos for Kun instead because they're cheaper and they're easier to find trades for, and they're just not giving me anxiety in the way HN's Kino cards are. But like, HN's Kino cards are super cute, but I think I'm gonna stick to Kun's Kino cards. So I have this one because I got it in a set on Mercury, but yeah, I don't have anywhere to place it, it's just here. And then we have this is his Empathy cards, I think, and this is Takeoff. And then we have Take Over the Moon, as well as the sequel. Then we have Awaken the World, as well as the Battle Eye photo book. And then we have Resonance Part 1, and yeah, I'm still looking for trades for those two. I think I found a trade for one. And then we have Part 2, so yeah. Yeah, I have one card because I'm trading for HM first, but I pulled this one, and like, look how cute it is. Like, it's the best card ever. So that was my NCT binder. And it's a bit like thinner than the rest since I only keep 2 purses in here. So let's move on to the next one. So this is my second boy group binder, and here I keep the other boy groups I stan, and I stan a lot more boy groups, but I just can't collect them all, so yeah. It started off with 80s, so I used to like collect everything 80s, but 80s has been getting so expensive lately and I just can't keep up, and especially when I collect Songhwa, which is really expensive. It's like with H and it's making me very anxious at the moment, so yeah. So I collect Korean album inclusions, MMT cards, and I no longer collect Japanese cards. I sold them off, and selective non-album cards, but that's also, I don't know, I'm thinking about selling them, but here we have his EP1 and EP2 cards. And like, I got these when they were so hard to find because the album was out of print, and now like, oh my god, they're still hard to find, but now they're a bit easier. So here we have EP1 and EP2. I don't remember the exact names, and then we have Wave, but I think it's called something else, the album. His normal album cards as well as the MMTs. I love this one. For this album I did not get MMTs because I didn't pre-order from MMT, and like, I think I would have to sell a lung to be able to buy those cards because they're very expensive, but I have the normal album cards as well as the anniversary ones. Then we have Action to Answer, is that what it's called, and I have his MMT cards for this one. And then we have their latest album, so I have the MMT cards up here as well as the Kingdom for You pre-order card. And here are some like non-album stuff, so I have the first Season's Greetings, the perfume one, the light stick, the fan kit, as well as this one, which I do not remember what it's called. The name tag thing. It came with a name tag. And then I have his fan kit postcard as well as the MMT pre-order postcard. And then we have Sana from Astro. Oh my god, I said it in a Swedish way. Oh my god, from Astro. That's embarrassing, but yeah. And I collect Korean album inclusions, so, but I collect from Dream Part 1. So it's like you can see in some of my collections that I collect from a certain album. As I did with Mamu, I collect him from Dream Part 1. So I have all his album cards as well as like the clear things. Then we have Dream Part 2, and I also have all his cards. Like, these were so hard to find, but they're so cute. And then we have Rise Up, super cute. Then we have All Light, and I have all of them, and I saw a broadcast on the Curry last night, and I was so tempted to get it, but I didn't get it, and I'm kind of regretting it because now it's sold, but yeah. Whatever. And here is his lyrics books. Yeah, as I said, my English is kind of like disappearing from me. But here is Blue Flame, and that was actually the first album I bought from Astro and completed. And because I completed Astro like one album at a time kinda. So here is his like 4 normal album cards, and this is a pop-up card I think, and these two are his bookmarks. And then I have his postcards from the same album. Then we have the special album One and Only, so I have his 2 photo cards as well as the message card, and I'm so happy I bought 2 copies when the album released because they're so hard to find now. And then I also have both the postcards. And then we have Gateway. I have all of his photo cards, and this one is my favorite. It's so cute. As well as the big postcard things, which I ripped from like my booklet things. And then we have his and Moonbin's subunits. So I have all the cards. And this is the white version. And then we have the black one, and I love this one. It's so cute. And then we have one Lonely Season's Greetings card that I got from my Season's Greetings last year. I actually did not buy a single one this year. And like, I kind of want to go buy one, but at the same time both Treasure and AB6 is having comeback, so it's a big no on that front. But yeah, that was the end of my Astro collection. And then we have AB6, and I collect Dewi, and I collect Korean album cards. So I'm missing some group cards for AB6, but that's not a priority. So I have these cards from the first album. Is the group card from the first album as well? I don't know, but these 2 are from the second one, and it's his scratch cards, but I just put them here to like fill up the spaces. And then we have all the cards from his from their second album. So I think, yeah, this one is a bit damaged, but I got it for a really good price, so I just decided to get it. And then we have Vivid, and like, this is my favorite page. It's just amazing. It's so cute. The only thing is that he should have done like the same pose for this one as well, because then all of them would have matched. And then we have his AR cards for this album, and like it's getting so dark outside, oh my god. And then we have their newest album, Salute. So I have all of the album cards as well as his MT one used to fill up the space. Then we have the 4 group cards I pulled as well as his IDs and his AR cards. And then we have Asahi from Treasure. So this is a collection I've been thinking about dropping a lot. But then I saw the teasers for their newest album and I kind of want to get it. But it's 3 versions and they're so heavy. The shipping is crazy. I was like on a whole group order, but then I just looked at the shipping prices and I felt so bad because if I want to do a bulk order on K-Town, they said I have to have 60 albums, and that's a lot for me since I never done a group order before. So, but this is what I have right now, and I'm probably gonna keep collecting him for a bit more. So this is the first album. So I have all the normal album cards as well as his K-Town for You pre-order card. And oh wait, is that the K-Town for You? I think so. Yeah, that's the K-Town for You as well as his first press one. And here's the second one. So it's 10 cards, so I have 1 of the pre-order cards on the back. And here's the third one. So I should have this one on the way as well as the one I'm gonna put on the back, but I'm still looking for trades for these 2. And then we have the postcards I have. So I've completed EP1, or part 1, but I still need 1 for part 2 and both for part 3. 3. Oh my god! And then we have my random boy groups. This is like the same thing as I had in my girl groups binder. I have like this, just a lot of random boy groups that I love, and it used to be a lot more, but I sold them off as I said. So it starts off with my EXO SC cards, and Chanel is my bias or Sehun is my bias. I don't really know anymore, but those are my biases in EXO. Then we have my EXO cards and my Baekhyun solo photo card. So this is a solo photo card. This is from, I can't remember the name right now. Obsession, oh my god. And then I have my 2 Obsession Chanel cards as well as this one, which is from Coco Bop, but I don't think that's the name of the album, and some Baekhyun solo cards. Then I have my Icon cards and my Ace cards, which is all traded to my bias. And then we have some bigger inclusions for EXO and even more bigger inclusions for EXO. And now my friend is spamming me in my DMs because I found the last Ice One card she needed for on Eric Diary, or she found it and I got it on the card for her. So this was my boy group binder, and it's getting so dark, oh my god. But now I only have 1 more binder left, which is my ultimate girl group binder. So yeah, let's move on to that one. So this is my last binder, which contains my ultimate girl groups, but I do not have any decals yet because the mail between the UK and Sweden is very delayed at the moment, so I'm still waiting on those, but it's gonna look super cute when they do arrive. So let's just open this up, and here I just have an envelope from Twice's Eyes Wide Open. So it starts off with G-Friend Yerin, so I collect Korean album cards. So here is Glassbud? Because this is Snowflake. I did not say that. Okay, this is the first one that had a photo card, and this is Snowflake. LOL, The Awakening. Then we have Parallel as well as Rainbow. So this one is on the way from Korea, but it's gonna take a while. And this is Time for the Moon Night, yeah. Finished. And then we have Sunny Summer. This one is just like, what? But it's super cute. And then we have, I need to check, Time for Us. So these are the album cards, and these are the limited ones. And the limited ones have such like beautiful backs. Then we have Fever. Is it called Fever Season? I think that's what it's called, but I have this complete. Then we have Labyrinth, which was so hard to complete, but I have them all, and it's fine. But so these are the first ones, and like, look, she's holding a duck. But the like backs are just, there's 10 cards, and it's like, it's messing up my mind. This one's all super cute because here I had to do it like this, and yeah, I just don't like it, okay? So this is Apple, and I actually have one more set of albums on the way to go, but they got delayed, and I'm very impatient, so I have almost gotten all the cards. This one I'm still missing, but this one is on the way to go because she pulled, there was one Jenny card she didn't pull, and it's the one I'm missing. But here are the rest of them, and here's the new album for Mago or Valpurgis Night. And this is my favorite page. I used to love it. Like this card, this card, this card. They're just amazing. So I have this one in my mailbox at my apartment as well, but this one is only to trade for, and it's actually my least favorite card for this album, so I'm just missing my least favorite card. That's like a win for me, but it's just because it's a bit more far away than the other ones, and yeah, like there's a pattern for me here, like the pink, pink, green, and these, but these two, one is gonna be pink and one is gonna be black, and that's just not gonna fit. So I'm a bit annoyed. And here we have some K10 for you pre-orders, the Lenti from Apple, the K10 for you pre-orders from Mago, as well as the business card, and the clear cards from Time for Us. Then we have the pre-orders from Apple, and then we have some bigger inclusions that I have reading. And then we have a Joy, so I collect Korean album cards and Kino and Japanese cards. So I'm still missing one Kino card, but it's not a big priority because it's kind of like, it's very out of print and very expensive. So yeah, we have Joy, so I have the first albums, and this is the thing, do not quiz me on Red Velvet album titles because I'm gonna be so bad at it. So we have Ice Cream Cake, the red. Oh wait, is that the red or is this the red? That's Russian Roulette, I don't know. And I think this is Rookie, yeah. I think I got something wrong there, but yeah. I'm just gonna say, then we have these, then we have these. So for this one, I'm still missing the Kino, but it's not a big priority. And then we have, it's Power Up was the title track at least, and I have the clear card. Then we have these two from RBB. Then we have Simsalabim, and like these two cards, not my fave cards, but I collected them either way. So this is the Kino ones, and this is like the normal album cards, and this is so pretty. But like here you can see like a print that she started doing far away cards. And Joy, please bring back your selfie cards because I want the selfie cards. But I need a comeback first to collect, so maybe a comeback and then we can talk about the cards. So yeah, and then we have or the Riva Festival Day 2. So I have all the cards and the Kino, and this is just so pretty. And now it's getting really dark. Like the thing is, it's only 2 p.m. here, and it's, yeah, I can barely see outside, so yeah. But then I have all the finale cards, and I think one of them is kind of damaged because when the person traded with me, they actually wrote, you can see that they've, like you can see pen marks in the card, like they've had the card under the envelope when they wrote. And you can see, and they said like, oh, it's not my fault, but like it's, you can see it's their address on the card. So I'm just like, yeah, it's not your fault, because it said, yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about it, but it's a bit damaged, but I've just gotten used to it. That's me whenever I get a damaged card. Like I'm so pissed and so sad at the beginning, but then I'm just like, I'm fine, but I'm not really fine. And yeah, she did faraway cards, and they're really pretty, but I want selfies. So here's her Japanese cards, and then I got 2 copies of the Solgi and Irene subunit. So I got 1 Solgi and 1 Irene, and then there's the bigger inclusions for Joy. So the festival Day 1, Day 2, and the finale. And here's the postcards I pulled from Solgi and Irene's album. And then now we're on to the last thing in my photocard collection. That actually went really fast. I was expecting like an hour, but I guess I'm just talking way too fast, but hopefully that's fine with you. So I collect Diane twice, as well as some 09 sets. So in the beginning of this year, I had all her older cards, everything was complete, but I just didn't feel great about the way her older cards looked in my album or in my binder. They were super cute and I loved the older songs, but I just did not feel happy with how the cards looked. So I decided to sell off all my cards until What Is Love. So now I only collect twice from What Is Love and onwards. So this is my Diane What Is Love page, and then I collect 2 09 sets. So I'm missing Sana, and you're gonna see a pattern, I'm always missing Sana. Here I'm missing Sana, but I think I bought that one. Hopefully it's in my mailbox, but I'm kind of scared it's gotten lost. And then we have Summer Nights, which is one of my favorite Twice albums. And here's my 09 set, which is complete. And I also collected this one, and like, look at that card, and that one, and that one, and that. Okay, all of them are so pretty. Then we have Yes or Yes. So, and this is my 09 set, and I think I've gotten Sana for this, but I'm not sure. And it's not in like age order, because I tried to spell yes yes, yes. So I tried to put in the best age order I could, but it's bit like, well, it's still spilled. Not spilled, spelled out, yes. Oh my god. Excuse me again for my English, but yeah, it's supposed to spell out yes, yes, yes. And then we have Fancy, so this is all the Diane cards. And then we have the OT9 set. And then we have Feel Special. And one of my OT9 sets, which is complete. Then I'm missing Sana again. And then we have More and More, which, oh my god, I just love these cards. They're so pretty. What is that? What is that? Oh, okay, that's something on the sleeve, but yeah. I just love these, and like, technically I did not need to collect an OT9 set for More and More, but I just decided to do it and put this one in the middle. And I decided to collect, okay, wait, first we have the units and group cards, which I collected all of them, which had Diane in it. Here is the OT9 set I decided to collect, and it's so pretty. I love this Dio card, like her hair, the outfit. It's just perfect. Then we have Eyes Wide Open, so I have all of Diane's cards complete, and again, I decided to collect 2 OT9 sets. But first we have the units and group cards, which I decided to store in an 8 pocket with this one. And as you can see, I do not collect any like bigger inclusions for Diane, but I decided to collect this one because I got it in my group order. So here's the units and here's the group cards. And here we have my first OT9 set, so I'm missing Momo. And then for this one, I'm missing Sana. And yeah, then we just have the pre-order cards. So these are the Twice albums I pre-ordered, or I got all versions of Feel Special, but they actually sent me 2 of the same pre-order sets, so yeah. And here are the group cards. But yeah, that was all I had for this video, and this was also my Photocard collection. Hopefully you enjoyed it, even though I apparently cannot speak English, and I just keep rambling on about stuff, and the lightning got kind of bad, but yeah. And today is New Year, so Happy New Year, and I'll see you next year. What the hell am I saying? That was so cringy. Okay, just thank you so much for watching, and Happy New Year's, and I'll see you in a new video next year.